So I mean, heading into this game, what have you seen from their defensive front?
Yeah, they've got a good front, a lot of good, different players across the D line and linebacker position, and they're certainly a good team with a good defense.
Of course, noise is always a big factor. What has the communication been like this week?
Yeah, I mean it's been very important, just like all road games are. Communication we know is super essential. Practicing with real loud crowd noise and things like that. We know it'll be louder there than anything you can replicate. So just staying on top of our counts and our communication up front. And, as an offense, just trying to operate with efficiency.
Of course, Michael Tarquin has kind of been that sixth person on the rotation. What have you seen from him in the last few practices now that he's not starting?
I think Mike's done a great job of staying the same person day in and day out. The way he takes care of his body, how he is in the weight room, how he's on the practice field. You wouldn't be able to tell what the outcome of anything is with how hard he works and how dedicated he is to his craft. And he's a great teammate, and I appreciate him for that. And I know he's ready. Whenever he is in the game.
Of course, you've talked about how you're one of the guys that always tries to get better and improve. What are some of the improvements that you've seen, coming from the first loss to the next one, to the win, to the last game?
Individually or as an offense?
Well, you individually and as an offense.
I think individually there's still various technique things that I need to improve at and get better at, which is just very hard because as I've said before, so many things with O-line is technique and it's instincts and it's muscle memory, and it's hard to retrain those things, but just got to try my best to retrain the right habits and the right instincts and the right muscle memory for those things I do need to fix. And as an offense, I think we've had definitely good spots, good moments, putting good scoring drives out there, but there's still a lot of things that we can clean up and be better for our team.
Definitely. Of course, Caleb was emotional after last game. I mean, what have you kind of seen from him this week after a tough loss like that?
I'd say I've seen the same Caleb Williams out here that I always do. He's hungry, he's working hard. He's leading us. He's being a great teammate. And he's trying his best to do his job, which is all we ask of him, and he's been doing a great job at that.
Of course, with the coaching change, on defense, there can be some changes and whatnot. What have you seen from them this week in the last few practices?
Yeah, I think they've just tried to come out with a good sense of urgency and a new energy about them to just, try to right the ship and make the most of what they can. With this change, it's unfortunate, but it's the reality, and I think they've done a good job of responding. And they know we've got a big challenge up on Saturday. We've got a big game that we've got to go win, and they understand that. And I think they've had a good week of practice up to this point.
Have you played in Oregon?
I have not.
What are you kind of looking forward to with a night game like that?
Yeah, I've only heard great things about that place and that atmosphere, as a college football place, and obviously they're a real good team, so this is a great opportunity for us, and it should be a great experience.